Hey look! Feedback Gaming's doing that exploit again, where I contribute to the war by doing absolutely nothing. Yay. Hey! I'm Feedback Gaming, and I heard you guys like World Conquest, the Global Defense Council. Get it? Global World Conquest? Get it? Global? Yeah? Well, you asked for it, and I will deliver. Yes, I do read every single one of the comments. Every single one. And if you did help push this goal, let me know in the comments below. Say, I subscribed, and I wanted the Global Defense Council World Conquest. If this video seems a little confusing, this is part 2. The first part will be available in the top right. Click on the eye. This video will start just after that moment. Without further ado, let's go. I didn't vote for you. Win the Spanish Civil War as the anarchist. Done. Now, let's have some fun. We've got 2 armies. We'll merge those up on the lady because she's adaptable and she's now an infantry expert. And she's going to go right in the middle of Portugal. And you know what we're going to do next, right? That's right. We're going to go for Portuguese anarchism. Let us spread the torch. We'll start to focus a little bit more on anti-air as well. We'll go for a mix of AA and artillery. And for the most part, this will be the template we'll use for the rest of the game. Pretty solid. Very well-rounded. Now, we've got the anarchist mobilization law. Collectivized society. It's kind of in between war support and total mob. 50% consumer goods. Some big penalties to production efficiency and research. But overall, big bonuses to factory output, dockyard output, repair speed, resistance target, resistance reduction, and a big hefty boost to construction speed. It's better than total mobilization. It's pretty strong. Portuguese anarchism. We have a new ally. And then we just practically just tear through them. The divisions are really weak. And they've lost some of the divisions to the rebellion that they've had as well. That is pretty easy. Go, go, and go. Tear straight through the center. And we're annexing them. Done. And we get free cores on all of them instantly within 70 days, which is kind of bizarre because it's a lot harder to core your own Spanish territory than it is to core Portugal. And then next up, we're going to go maintain the fire, then collective recovery efforts, and then torchbearers of tomorrow. Another 24 divisions, drop them down, convert them to over the ideal templates. I'm a general, exercise, and infantry expert. You are going to be on the front line of France. We're going to plan a naval invasion from here, to my favorite location, between Bristol and Cardiff. Poland has fallen, 48 world tension, and now they're invading the lowlands. We're at 54% world tension, 59% world tension, and we can justify on the UK on Gibraltar 20 days. Justification has finished. Stop exercising and start digging in. Activate the plan. Declare. Gibraltar, you are mine. Damn, they left 5 divisions here. They're not messing around. And it has been taken. The fall of Gibraltar. I think for the achievement, though, I think I need to take it in a peace deal, which we will take very soon anyway. Phase 2. Move here. Naval invasion time. Right, Paris has fallen, and France has... Any minute now. Oh, Vichy France, but... And there we go. France has collapsed. There we go. RIP. Move you guys here and exercise you. Right, let's go. Grab our navy. Hop that onto Strike Force, Bay of Biscay, and the western approaches. Is it enough? It is. Why does this always work? I don't know. But the success rate on this is now 100%. I don't know why, but they always leave this empty. Go AI. And we'll just snake to the key victory points and cut off Wales. And there we go. We've split them in 2. So all the divisions now can be on the eastern front. We don't need to take the rest of Wales for now. Right. After the torchbearers of tomorrow, we need to get rid of recovery from the Civil War. So we need to go for communal autarky. Removes national spirit, recovering from Civil War, which has given us a hefty minus 20% penalty to production. Yeah, it's pretty brutal, that. Push into the UK is going beautifully. We need to split them in half, and then at that point, we'll just mop up. There hasn't been any exploits in this video, has there? Not a single one. Maybe some cheesy strategies, but not full-blown exploit. So let's exploit the UK. Let's put you guys on careful. An attack order in the north, so you guys can continue pushing into Scotland. And now we're going to surround London. And if you watched my Macau My Day video, you might recognize this exploit. It is incredibly cheesy. Step 1. Surround the capital nation you wish to exploit. And there we go. So the plan now is to take out all new divisions that they train in their capital. Only their capital now can train new divisions in this location and deploy them directly here. And the result of that is that we get lots and lots of war contribution. Currently our war contribution is 21%. Once we get rid of all these divisions, 7 divisions in total, make sure we don't actually arrive in London. We just want to get rid of all the divisions. And 2 left, and they're gone. Now we're at 23%. Oh, we've gone up 2% just by encircling divisions. So this is just a cheesy exploit of getting lots of war contribution. Oh, a new division spawned. We're at 23%. Let's surround this division. And he's gone. And now we're at 25%. Something's not quite right here. What's happening? Anarchism has been successful. In the light of continued international hostility, the communes have, however, elected to stay organized under their defense council and continue on a course of extensive rearmament programs. We have achieved much, but must prepare for the worst. Militarize the industry and then commune autarky. Hey, 3 new divisions. Eat them up. 26%. New division just spawned. Gone. 27%. Hey, another one. He's gone. 28%. If you're wondering why I'm doing this so quickly, is I'm right-clicking, pausing to let time progress, letting the division dissolve and get encircled, and before they arrive in London, I press H to hold to put them back to where they originally were. Oh look, 29%. Well, we've gone up 9% points now from doing practically nothing. If you're wondering why this works, it's something to do with casualties being lost on a victory point. Because this is a really valuable victory point, the highest in the game at 50, the result is the game thinks this is a large amount of contribution you made to the war. And as you probably guessed, I'm not complaining. And again, the objective is to get more contribution than Germany. When that happens, we're basically annexing the Allies, put it that way. And again, and again, and again, and again, and again. And yeah, you get the idea. Right, in the meantime, pump out some more divisions. Another 24. Let's go for the war industrialists. Go for the army offensive. We can also go for army regrouping too. And let's go for the People's Fleet, and then we can rush Submarine 3 and also get the Submarine Doctrines. Raiding Fleet Designer. That'll come in handy later on. Hey, Fighter 1 you say? Why not? And Trade Interdiction. Yes. Concentrated 4. Alright, let's make a few military factories. I'm going to build them in areas we've got cores, so not in these areas where we're building compliance. Here, Granada, here, and here, and here. Bran. We'll look at Britain now. We can say they have 0 fuel. And what we can do now is grab the submarines, put the rest of the ships into reserve, split off the subs into 25 stacks, and we can surround the UK. And there we go, intercepting some convoys. Right, Japan has declared war on the Philippines, meaning the United States has joined the war, so this is the end of this little endeavor. And there we go! The United Kingdom has been capitulated, and we have the most war score. First thing we have to do is take most of the land inside of the UK, because we've been building compliance inside of the UK. That means we're going to take advantage of most of the factories here. Meanwhile, Germany's taking Poland and taking a bite out of France. Right, Malaysia. All this lovely oil and rubber over here. One of the concerns I've got is the more land I take, the more garrison divisions I'm going to need to suppress these areas. But resistance is just a number, right? And the capabilities of taking practically all of Africa. The Raj is a little bit different. I think what we'll do with the Raj is actually puppet them. Right, all that's left now is a tiny piece of Poland that Germany loves to puppet every single time, and a slice of Norway they just don't want to take. They've taken 2/3 of Africa, all of Canada, puppet the Raj, and taken all of Oceania. This is the bit that gets a little bit scary, because now the amount of garrisons I'm going to need is going to shoot through the roof. Yeah, it's gone up by 100k. We're going to need a lot of guns to keep this suppressed. Extra research slot is going to go for more fighters and go for Submarine 3. Deploy all the divisions, and now we have a full army group of infantry, artillery, anti-air. There we go. Train them up to level 3. Let's get an intelligence agency. Germany's declared on the Soviet Union, and this is the opportunity we need to push into the Germans and do some damage to them. Need a little bit more preparation time. They're probably just a few more months. Japan has declared war on me, and I presume it's done that because of the islands. Yeah, it has. Okay, no worries. So we'll just move our subs over here, and this will keep them at bay for a little while. Hey, do you know where I forgot to take? Gibraltar. Assembly line production. We need to add to that production efficiency cap. That's one of the penalties we get for being anarchist. Minus 20%. Collectivized society. That's pretty bad. Upgrades for the submarines? Yeah, sure. Submarine 3, it's time. No. That won't do. That won't do at all. Decommission. Start working on some more doctrines and start producing submarine 3s when the 2s are done. Oh, what do we have here? I really hope this is a success. USA, USA. All right, let's plan this out. You go into Vichy, you go into Vichy. You know what? You're going to go Vichy. And you know what? You're going to go Vichy. But you are going to go here. Produce a handful of fighter 2s. F for Japan. GG! Do I get to take anything from Japan? I want Okinawa. Oh no, never mind. Feels bad, man. It's one of those moments where the AI is just teasing me because I don't really have any ability to take anything because my score is too low. Oh well. Japan is dead. That was pretty easy and pretty painless. You more than likely will not get as lucky as me with that. Elusive gentleman. We'll put a spy network in Germany so we can get that attack bonus by having the intel advantage. The AI is not messing around here. 44 divisions. No half measures, guys. Just go in for it. Air doctrines. A little bit late, but better late than never, right? It is time to become Aragon? Nah. Iberia? Nah. Let's become the Global Defense Council. A lot of people are hyping this up because it allows you to core land, but I don't think it's worth the cost. Honestly, it's just worthwhile to put garrisons and build compliance. That's my take anyway. Italy, we have a claim on you. France, you are exercising divisions on the front line. That's not very smart. Move my fighters to the south. What difference are we making? Air superiority, minus 33%. That's pretty big. And now they are smooshed. Convoy raiding the Atlantic, blocking and blockading Germany and Italy. Taking back Gibraltar. I might war with Vichy France. Oh, of course not. No, because they're not in the Axis yet. Interesting. Is Germany just going to smash his head against me over and over again? It looks like they will. I love it when the AI does this. Grab some planes and get air control of this region. Got a main fleet here, escort here, get a new admiral, you'll do. And we're going to have to eliminate all their submarines to stop them from convoy embargoing me. And Vichy's joined the Axis now. Okay. Okay, we're going to have to block off a few areas so we can just narrow down the defenses in certain sea zones. We want to make sure all of our supply goes to a very tight corridor along the Atlantic and the West African coastline. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? So many convoys and so many... Whoa! We sunk a carrier. Fortify the Pyrenees. Hey, look! We can core territory now. It costs 150 political power, and it costs you 1 political power per day over 90 days. I feel like the only time you'd want to go for this is if you have too much political power and you don't know what to spend it on. My advice is fill out all of this first before you start coring anything. Time for Fighter 3. And we'll spend some of our air XP to make this a little better. Not a lot, but a little bit better. It looks like the Soviets are beaten. Now or never. Attack everyone. Balanced. All the air wings go here. Give them hell, boys. Give them hell. And we've made a breakthrough. The first push is the hardest. Got to break that entrenchment and break the mountains. And the rest is going really smoothly. The bit that's holding the strongest is the center. And that actually might be their own downfall. So what I can do is see if I can wrap around to potentially encircle that front flank. Kind of working, but then they're kind of also breaking in the center. Oh, it's looking good! 1 division away! Oh! Whoa! Damn, that wasn't even planned. That just happened. The best encirclements are the ones you didn't even plan. So I can probably take a guess how many divisions are in here. Let's have a look. So right now, we've inflicted 208,000 casualties to Italy. To Germany, we've inflicted 2.5 million. And the end. There was at least 600,000 Germans in that pocket. Hillfighter, mountaineer, adaptable, organizer, infantry leader, infantry expert, trickster, skilled staffer, improvisation expert. You, my lady, are a god. Linda, the god. Can you comment that below, guys? Oh, the counterattack. And they are denied. Oh, so good to see. That's it. Keep pushing into me now. Keep wasting manpower. Keep wasting equipment. Keep bashing your head against me. Oh, I love it when the AI does this. All right, the counterattack. Go here, go here, go here, go here. And full air control. Go. Only amber air. Is it going to be enough to break them? Potentially. Oh, and they've just completely collapsed, which the AI can sometimes do that because they couldn't reinforce quick enough. And that's the reason why reinforce rate is so important. Can we get the encirclement? Ah, 22 divisions! Oh my goodness, I have never made so many encirclements with just infantry. And they've been eaten, gone. And we're losing a huge amount of fighters. 1943, the Germans are winning. They're going to have about 6,000, 7,000 total planes. F for the Soviet Union. This might not be as bad as it looks. What might happen is they're low on equipment as it is. If you look at the stockpile, they're low on AA, low on artillery, a little bit low on infantry equipment. What might actually happen is this might push them over the edge, and when they have to garrison all this territory, it might make it a struggle to keep it with the production, with the amount of garrisons. We'll see. Fighter 3 is finally ready. What we're going to go with, first of all, the biggest engine we've got, and then we'll start producing them. Right, we need to battle them in the air now. We need to gain air XP. So, go. More air crews. And you know what? Let's try a push. Go. We've got so much XP right now and so many guns. Let's go for the recoring. Oh, we only can go for one because we've not got enough political power. I think these cost a little bit too much in my opinion. To recore Spain, I feel like it should be a lot cheaper. France has been given back to France. This is what happens when you get to the bottom of the Vichy France focus tree. You get the old French focus tree back, and you get the rest of France back, apart from Alsace-Lorraine, of course. Just waiting for signal companies now. Time to go for the super garrison template. Consists of 100% boss and a single military police. Right, signal companies have arrived, and am I going to get 20 divisions here? No, by looks of things I'm not. Try again, and we got them. Little victories, just little ones. And we have signal companies as well. Let's slap those on. Probably could go for engineers too. Have we got enough support equipment? No, we don't. So forget the engineers. Gonna have issues with motorized though. Right, the signal companies are up. Half of you go here. All but 2 go here. Push. So now we have the reinforce rate advantage. This should be enough to punch through them. And it is. Oh, wow. I wish I'd made these a lot earlier. Oh, big oof. And we finally did it. Wow, that reinforce rate's making a world of difference. Oh, really, Germany? Oh, really? All of a sudden, the German AI is suddenly woken up and it's like, oh, wow, naval invasions, they're a thing. Cheeky AI snaking across the country. I don't think so. 4 divisions there. I'll take those. Thank you. And then we'll shimmy across once again. And we got him. And again. All right, I'll admit, this is cheesy and I'm kind of bored of doing it. I'll let the AI take over now. Attack. Go. Balanced. I think this should be enough firepower. I think. We're definitely making gains, so that's some progress, eh? And there we go. These are decent ratios. At least a 20, 30, 40% advantage when it comes down to our fighter models. Good. Second wave. Go. France, rip. 2. Hey! This is a nice pocket. You're stuck, boyos. French and Italians. Right? No one else is at war with Germany too, so in this peace conference, I would take 100% of it. Oh boy. The division was perfect. Now it is ever so slightly closer to perfection. There we go. Oh, and yeah, we can add engineers on to do that. Go. Italian divisions, push. And the rest go. And there are barely any divisions in the north of Germany. I think this is it. Italy, Germany, and Romania are the majors. Reach a stalemate in Italy and in the Alps. But surprisingly, the weakest front is actually the German front. AI has reached the point of, like, I don't even know where to put my divisions anymore. I wonder why I couldn't break Rome. Got level 10 fort, the Maginot of Rome. And we have split them in half. Oh, look at that beautiful Maginot Line fort that I will make no attempts to push into. Alright, time to go aggressive. Let's end this. Germany has capitulated. All we've got to do now is Romania, right? And Italy. We'll do a front line that goes from here to here. And then push into there. Finally, surrounded Rome. Will it make a lot of difference though? Probably not actually. 8 divisions. Gonna keep bashing my head against it over and over again until the divisions deorg. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Come on guys, don't give up now. And broken. Finally. Are they gonna let me just walk into Romania? That would be really convenient actually. Romania, 99%. One more victory point. And they're gone. Now just Italy. I think we just slide across till we go to Sicily. And it's over. 99. And wow. It's over. Finally. Take all of Germany. Every single bit. We will rock you. There we go. We got the achievement. It took an incredibly long time though. The Global Anarchist Czechoslovakian War. Historical game, by the way. So, what have we got left? We are currently at war with the Chinese United Front, which consists of the sliver of Czechoslovakia. Can we just grab it and heat it up within a second? If we could, that would be really handy. Let's see if we can do it before the Chinese join. Then we don't have to fight the Chinese, which we're going to fight the Chinese anyway. But I'd prefer to be a little bit more prepared because we need to build some infrastructure. Because, you know, the train in China isn't that great. And then we've got the United States with Godzillion divisions. And then, I suppose we've got India. Doesn't sound like a big deal, but that is probably the strongest nation that's left. With a close second probably being Mexico and maybe Brazil. But I would imagine they're probably going to join the South American Entente. Remember, South American, which consists of not a single South American nation. Yes, my favorite faction so far would have to be the Comintern, that consists of Mongolia. And that's it. At this point in World Conquest, you play a ridiculous waiting game because every justification is roughly about 180 days, which in game time, if it's late game, it takes a very long time. But because we're anarchists, we get a 75% reduction. Anarchy knows no borders of the amount of time it takes to justify. So everything is roughly around 30 to 60 days, which is way more easy. To be totally honest with you, China is next, then the United States, and then the rest is just going to be a massive melee. So let's just see what we can chop up here. And that's exactly how I thought it would turn out. So we're just going to take all of that and take that. And there we go. We at war with anyone else? Yes, we're at war with Croatia on their own. All right. An interesting nation that consists of chickenpox and split. And another peace conference. All right. Mopping up Europe. We've got Poland. So there's a risk if we declare on someone who isn't a faction, they may join a faction. And yeah, it's not going to be a good idea if they join the South American Entente. Actually, by the looks of things. Oh, wait, no. Poland is the leader of the Allies. I think it's probably about time to go for the super heavy 40 width, which consists of 3 battalions of artillery, 1 of AA, and the rest to get to 40 width is going to be just purely and truly infantry. And then the final division will go for logistics. So let's get that researched now. So from here, after we've eliminated the allies, in brackets, allies, we are going to make our way across to China. And we're going to build lots of infrastructure around about here. And as soon as we've got so much excess equipment, we can get on to civilian oversight. This will use more equipment, more guns. Your divisions will sustain more casualties. But in the long run, we'll build more compliance. So that will reduce overall resistance. Right, we have run out of manpower right now, so what we need to do is find a state that we don't have cored, that has millions upon millions of manpower. We'll try maybe London and then core it. Spotted some of these cost 150 and some of them cost 50, but these are all 150, so we'll just go for 150. Poland, goodbye my friend. We're going to do it whilst exercising as well. It was so ballsy. And they're gone. But we have bigger fish to fry. We're going to go for Mongolia first, actually. Once again, they are the only member of the Comintern, so that means we're guaranteed to only have to take on Mongolia and nobody else. Mongolia, they consist of, I think, 2 victory points, and then that's it. And you just got to gobble all their land to make them capitulate. Go to Mongolia, and then we'll max out Mongolia infrastructure. Got them. Max weapons, max range, max engine, max, and we'll just start upgrading the old ones because we've got so many in stockpile now. Mexico is now the leader of the South American Entente. We can get our troops now into position. So confusingly, you'd probably think they'd use this port here to get supply to our capital here. But no, they're choosing, if you look on the map, to go through the entirety of Siberia with its awful infrastructure. So that means we have to build the infrastructure up of all the areas it moves through. Yay! And to top that off as well, I'm building a dozen airports around the outside. Alright, China, justify. It will take 30 days. All of Indochina is in the Chinese faction too. Ooh, wonderful. Yeah, so the final boss is definitely going to be the South American Entente. It consists of Japan, the Philippines, United States, Mexico, and Colombia. Some big daddies in there. And China, you are next. Slicing through Manchuria. And the interior of China now has collapsed. Looking into the future here, all of this needs to be maxed out. We need that supply. I think this is the best way of bringing down the autonomy of India. How would you like 4,000 convoys, India? How is China doing, by the way? Not too good. All right, mainland China, just holding on. And what will be the fate of the rest of the Chinas? I don't know, we're about to find out. China has joined the Chinese United Front. Done. Only one faction left, and that is the American Entente. So that is the one we've got to go for now, because that definitely is the big daddy. How is compliance looking across the world? Getting a lot better. And every excess bit of civilian production, I'm going to pop into lowering the autonomy of India. Justify on the United States, and it will be 30 days. Raj is now a puppet state. United States, Clash of the Titans, Anarchy versus the South American Entente. Are we ready? Let's go. The atomic bombing of southern Ontario. Well, I think Americans have shown that they have nuclear weapons. I'm not sure if that's going to make any difference. Boom. Push in the east is a little bit slow. Big push west of Detroit. Taking little tiny bites out of northern United States. What are you doing, USA? Here and here. I don't think so. Our Americans are going so late game right now. They're building forts throughout their entire country. See all those yellow dots? Those small to medium-sized forts. And see that red dot there? That's a big fort in Washington. Level 10 is the Maginot of Washington. Boom, boom. The Raj has now become an integrated puppet. Same name, though. Most of the key victory points have been eaten from the United States now. That's all their key factories in the east. They're down to 74%. Goodbye, Raj. It's nice knowing you. The end. 99. 100. All right, Mexico next. Go, go, go. And Argentina has gone ahead and declared war on me, even though he's not even in a faction. Good luck. Oh, and they've joined the Entente. Okay. Mexico's gone. And finally, we have Japan. All right, there's a few nations in Latin America that aren't in the Entente. So what I'm going to do is just gently push them into that faction. Oof, that fork. Can he withstand the fork? Let's have a look. I imagine they've got lots of forts here. Let's have a look. Yeah, they have. Tokyo's dug in, and a lot of the cities are dug in too. Are we even going to be able to land? That's a big question. If not, we have to build a naval base. Hiroshima is definitely dug in, and we're going to need full air control to break it. All right, the fort is level 2. That's actually not too bad. And now we've surrounded. This should be enough firepower. Yeah, those divisions are dissolving now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go. We have supply. Thank goodness. Just managed to get enough supply here. Just. And start pushing into Nicaragua and further south. Sweden! Oh my goodness, look at the amount of air control. That's insane. Sweden, you may not pass. Right, El Salvador. Meanwhile, in Japan, I've completely sliced them in half. And no surprise, we're having trouble breaking into Tokyo. It is a level 10 fort. The Maginot of Tokyo. And we finally broke them. And so have we broke Guatemala. And that was enough. It pushed them over the edge. Good. Big. Swiss. Red on red. They are exactly the same color as us. Let's get justifications on all of South America. All right, off we go. Grab the Philippines. Making progress in South America. We've got Colombia and also Dominican Republic. America's state 93 and 100. All right, Peru has finally fallen. Can we pull off a miracle naval invasion? Can it happen? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Oh, wait, maybe. Oh my god, we've actually done it. I cannot believe it. And with this, we can drop just a few nukes. We've got them, so we might as well use them. One here, one here, one here. This area is looking tough to break, so we'll just soften it up just a little bit. Boom. And we seem to be struggling a little bit here, too. Never mind chopping down the Amazon. How about nuke the Amazon? Boom. All right, Norway's gone. Extra divisions sort of free. And then naval invasion here. To go here, here, and here. All right, Brazil, it's over. Give up. Boom. All right, retaking Ireland back. Brazil is done. And there we go. The peace conference, the final boss has been defeated. So, you next. Taking out Malta. And then that's over and done with. There we go. Africa has been dominated. Next. Anyway, Iran, you're gone. Yemen, you're next. Oman, you're justified on. Go, go, go. Yeah, kind of like that. Look at the size of that font. But, guys, we can go bigger. Now we're on the remnants of the last part of the Chinese faction, Laos. Part of the continent, Siam. And that'll be it. There we go. Micronesia has been annexed. Alright, what we got next? Fiji has been eaten. And then finally, last but definitely not the least, Tahiti. And we are done. A full world conquest of the Global Defense Council. The entire world. Every single nation annexed. Apart from that, guys, I hope you have an absolutely awesome day. And I'll see you guys next time. See you later. Bye. I'm totally joking, by the way. I know Iceland's still there. There we go. Let's do Iceland. You thought I forgot, right? You thought I forgot. I forgot nothing. The final 3 divisions, and they arrive into Iceland. Boop. And he's gone. Done. And finally, what was the progress on the coring? So if you go into compliance map mode, you can see which are cores and which are not. So Iberia, as well as Portugal, all through focus tree, mostly. I got most of France, almost all of France. Actually, no, that is all of France, apart from Corsica. Switzerland, tiny bit of Austria, mainland Italy, all of Great Britain, the island. Pretty good, right? And I also got some of the 13 colonies, some of them, not all of it. And best of all, I caught some of China. Why? Because this state has 77 million in population. So as you'd imagine, take into account my recruitable population, which is 11.5%, that gets a lot of manpower from there. A lot. And as you can see, I have 81 million now manpower in reserve. That's a lot of manpower. So a definite strategy with the Anarchists would be to be able to take out one of the Chinese warlords and then just core one of these states, and that will be enough to keep you going. If it's like above 20, 15, 10 million, then it'll provide you enough manpower practically for the rest of the game. Manpower would never be an issue. Hey guys, I did what you want. Now subscribe. Currently, guys, ad revenue has tanked. The lockdown has totally frozen the YouTube economy. If you want to help me out, the best thing you can do in these dire times is become a patron. The link is in the description below. Thank you, boys and girls. Bye-bye.